Hey girl, hey!
That's so cute.
I've been trying to find what could make you happy. I never could dream that it was just me. 'Cause there's gold in the line, just look and you'll find it. It's calling, just open your eyes, and you'll be alright.
Welcome to Hey Girl, Hey, a podcast where we talk about literally anything. I'm Erin.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Elise.
And
we're three
sisters.
I'm just gonna say it without you guys from now on.
No, we're three sisters, not one sister.
Well,
We're two sisters and Elise.
We're Elise and two sisters.
Excuse you, you're
Get
the
it right.
youngest.
Why does my thing say stink Elise? Goodness. Y'all suck.
That's Kyle.
I didn't do it.
That's
Kyle's just speaking his mind.
5 big brothers. That does have to suck sometimes, right?
I mean,
all the time.
was it wrong though, Stinkleys?
All the time. How were my sisters doing this week?
Doing life. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't remember what happened this week.
Why is your name EW now, Elise?
My name's you.
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 Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you asked about our week. I had a really good week.
Cool story.
Good.
The
I'm
end.
so glad
Okay.
you had a really good week.
I really did it. I just made coffee cake, and that was the highlight of my week.
Oh, coffee cake is quite good. Sorry,
I was
my
craving
microphone
it,
started
and it
falling.
was like 1 a.m., so I made coffee cake. The
It's not
end.
bad. It's totally worth it.
Oh, I got my tattoo colored this week.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, that did
Pretty.
happen.
So that was pretty good.
That's super fun.
That's my week.
I had
Did it
surgery.
hurt lots? Oh,
It did hurt.
that
Eric's
question went to
surgery
both.
probably hurt more though.
I did. I had another surgery. That was fun. That went well. It did go well, actually. It's funny. The episode that we are posting for this coming Monday is it's my first surgery, and this one will be coming right after that. So there will be 2 episodes in a row of me going, "I had surgery.
They're
I
like,
had
what's wrong with this
surgery."
girl?
Every
Go
time
ahead.
you're
No.
gonna zone out, you're like, "Oh, I had surgery.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's my fault.
My handsies hurt."
No, seriously, I have like this on the first one, and here I'm gonna do a thumbs up on this one too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, don't
Please
push it.
don't.
We don't need your stitches bursting in the
Can you
middle of
imagine?
recording.
You're like, hold a second. Oh wow.
That might get us views though.
Oh,
You know,
Just saying.
it would. We
Sometimes you
go
gotta
viral.
sacrifice for the views.
what is happening with the
I'm willing.
gross medical stuff today?
Welcome to Hey Girl Hey, a podcast where we gross carry out with medical stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's a
I'm
whole
Elise, who
episode
talked
idea.
about isophilus.
Isophilus. Welcome to Hey Girl Hey, the podcast where we talk about isophilus.
No, thank you.
Okay, so this week episode we're gonna talk about. No, we're not. So
No.
we were like trying to think of some fun ideas and like, oh, what are we gonna talk about? Because this is a coffee top podcast where we just kind of want to have conversations and have fun. And so this week we decided, how about some weird scenario questions? So I wanted to get this started off, and my question is really deep. Okay, guys, like this is a really important. I want you to do some soul searching on this question, and here you go. You ready?
Uh-oh.
No.
If all your furniture sprang to life, Beauty and Beast style, and I don't just mean furniture, I mean every inanimate object in your house, because we have Mrs. Potts and stuff like that, So like it could be anything. Like it could be your enamel pin collection. Oh, that would be terrifying. If any of them sprang to life, Beauty and the Beast style, which piece would scare you most?
Why don't you start, Erin?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one took me a while because I've been pondering this since I found this question. I thought this is the one I have to ask, or one of the ones I have to ask, and I came to the conclusion: my oven. because
Okay.
we have gas here, which means it could just shoot fire at me anytime it wanted. So I really, really would not want to piss my oven off because I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of the fire. That would be one of them. I was talking to a friend today, as you guys are still thinking, and his response was a mirror. He's like, "You can't mess with a mirror." I'm like,
Well,
Wait,
that's
can't
where the
fight a
shadow
mirror.
people live. On the other end of the mirror.
it's the portal to the other world.
exactly.
Okay, so I'm thinking scariest or weirdest?
You can do both.
Both.
How about that?
Because we got some, like, figurines in the house. Like, Resident Evil stuff. And aliens, like xenomorphs.
Aaron would
And
love
predators. So, those wouldn't be great.
No. Oh my.
But then I also have, like...
oh God, no.
Are you okay?
She's not.
Are you gagging? What happened?
I'm just thinking, if I had seen no more came to life as a little boy, I would die.
In case anyone's wondering, Erin has many phobias, one of which is xenomorphs.
Oh my God.
Good thing I don't have any frog figurines in the house.
Oh, what if, like, do you have cardboard boxes in your house? Like, what if those came to life?
I'd be fine as long as I didn't have to step on it or touch
They're, like,
it.
trying to hug you or something.
Oh God.
They try to caress your face gently.
Welcome to Hey Girl Hey,
With their
where we
little
try to make
cardboard
Erin
hands.
puke.
Oh, this is terrible. Oh. Thanks, guys.
Erin's crying.
You're welcome.
My answers are different now.
We've opened a whole new world for you.
Cardboard boxes in my closet. Those are what I want
Wait,
to come to life.
If everything comes to life, that would mean your photos would be like Harry Potter style, right? Like all
No,
Harry Potter moving
Maybe.
and stuff.
I guess, yeah.
That's
Or my
But the
happen.
photos in
Pushing
Beauty and the
it.
Beast weren't alive. Or they weren't photos, they were paintings.
Oh, you're right.
So,
Well, paintings. It's still likeness.
Was every piece of furniture in Beauty and the Beast alive? There wasn't a single... Because, okay, Mrs. Potts was alive, and
Yeah.
Chip was alive, but the rest of the mug or teacups weren't alive,
Ooh,
right?
some of them
Y'all-
were because they talked about all of her brothers and their brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
Chip was just the favorite. Okay,
Yes.
Mrs. Potts, I see you.
but y'all, it's a good thing that wasn't modern time.
For
Because the
many
toilet would be
reasons.
the worst thing to turn into.
A toilet. I hate to be a What about the toilet, like the plunger?
With the brush.
Yeah. Maybe that would be the worst thing. Maybe that's what I'd be afraid of.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm trying to mentally go through everything in my house.
Me too. I'm
I
thinking,
don't
like, what if, like, a dish sponge just, like, smacks you in the face? Like, those things are nasty.
Oh, that's gross.
Does that mean the containers? Like, all the containers would come alive. Everything would come alive, but not food.
Yeah.
No, where are the parameters here?
That's what I'm
Well,
trying to figure
where's
out.
the
Like,
line?
Is
So the-
everything in
where's
the house
question?
alive?
It's furniture.
Is the fan alive?
So, I'm thinking furniture and maybe appliances.
Okay.
Oh. Well, so the plants wouldn't be alive, but the planters would be
Well,
alive.
plants are alive, so that doesn't count.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
semantics.
They're not sentient, but, like,
They are
Sentient.
alive.
sentient.
Sentient.
Good word.
Good word. 10 points to Gryffindor for that word.
Points. No, Hufflepuff, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh no, is this our bad British
Well,
accents?
Here we go. Yes. It's
Right, what's all
British
this then?
accent segment.
Hello.
It's literally
Governor.
stupid.
I'm
how
a
we-
Hufflepuff.
Literally. I'm a
But
Hufflepuff,
no, really.
isn't
Like,
it?
so I'm thinking in it.
What are you scared of?
Pop it.
it?
Give it a go.
Like,
A street ninja. Give it a go means it's a street ninja. Give it a go.
yeah.
What have we become?
Mean to
We're
sound.
like 2
really
minutes
know.
in.
Wow. So, but I was thinking like major furniture pieces and appliances. So, like your refrigerator could come. Wow, that would be horrifying.
Is your
Could
refrigerator
you
ready?
imagine your
Literally?
literally?
That was dumb. Sorry, moving on. At least don't roll your eyes at me.
Can't help
I
it.
knew it was bad when I said it.
Well, then why'd you say it?
Sometimes words just come out.
They do be doing that.
They do.
You know, I know
Word
you said the
speech is
toilet would be a
wording.
terrible thing to turn into, but a computer would be pretty bad too.
Okay, but humans aren't sitting on you and, like, you know, releasing their bowels into you. Just saying.
That was the nicest way to put it, and it was still
I had to
bad.
think about how to say it.
You're like, you went through in your head all the medical
like,
terms, and you're
"Ugh."
like, not that one. Nope. Maybe? Still bad.
Yeah.
She's like, this is the only way I can say it.
It's all I got.
Wow. Okay, well,
Carrie, what do you have?
I don't know, I'm just thinking there's
No
knives,
question.
and then, never mind.
I think it's been enough
I'm like, there are
time.
certain things I'm
turning
going through my
into a
head, and
toilet.
I'm just like, no, not that one.
No, but it's like, I was thinking, like, what if my enamel pin collection came to life? That would be really cool until I started stepping on them.
Oh, well, you just want, like, what? Okay, you have a lot of Disney enamel pins, so I guess that would be pretty
Exactly.
cute. I got, like,
I was
skeletons
looking
and
at
ghosts
Darkwing
and
Duck
stuff.
when I thought about that. So, yeah, what other questions you guys have? Because this one didn't go like I expected.
You go ahead, Carrie.
A lot of my questions were, like, scenario stuff. I'm trying to think of a good one. Also trying to, like, casually bring up my list as if I was
Yeah.
prepared,
I have
because
it
I'm
down here, I'm
totes
like,
prepared for everything.
Okay.
Like, oh, that's not right.
I got one.
Go for it,
Okay.
please.
What was one
help
of
me.
the dumbest things you tried to get away with as a kid, and did you get away with it?
I have a really
Oh.
good one.
I know.
Oh, well,
this is
Erin,
why I
I'm
asked,
not
'cause I'm like,
gonna
I
go
know
first.
Erin's gonna
Go.
have something good. Oh, no, go first.
Okay. So, I've already admitted to this, so he knows the truth. And so does mom and dad. So if they were to listen to this
I knew it.
episode, this wouldn't be a big reveal. But Jeremy sometimes would do things and then like get caught and be like, it wasn't me. So I knew that if I were to do something and then blame it on Jeremy, I would not get in trouble. So what I did was I carved his name into the bookshelf that our dad built. And Jeremy got in trouble.
What
I
I
kept
did
that secret
was-
for 20 years. It was only a
And-
few years ago. I was like, hey, remember this happened, Jeremy? He's like, yeah, I got in so much trouble. And then I was like, it was me. And he was like,
"I don't-
what?
Did I do that in my sleep? Like, I don't know.
He's like, I knew I didn't do it. And I'm like, I'm very sorry. How
20
can I
years
make
later-
this
I'm
up to you
so
20
sorry
years?
that 20 years later I'm admitting to it.
I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's what I did. Not proud of it, but
She's a little bit proud of it.
Wait, did you say what it was?
I carved Jeremy's name
Oh.
into a bookshelf that Dad built.
I'm so sorry. My connection got, like,
No,
got
no.
warbly
I
for
was
a
just
second
saying
there.
it. I was saying it with gravitas.
gravitas.
Yep. So that's mine. What about you
My
guys?
g- I don't.
I'm sure.
At least you have one? I'm trying to think.
The
I was a dumb
first
kid,
thing that pops
but-
into my mind is just like something stupid I did. Like it wasn't like it was just like
Thanks.
why did I try to do that? Because like it was bedtime and I didn't want to go to bed. I wanted to read a book and I was like,
Judy B. Jones?
it wasn't. No, I was. How old was I? How old are you when you learn to read? I don't know. I was little.
I was old.
Depends on the child.
Okay. Well, I was little, and so I went out to the porch and I grabbed some books, like some Dr. Seuss books and whatever, and I hid them behind my back, and I'm trying to walk, because you have to walk through the family room to get in my bedroom. So I'm trying to walk through there, but mom and dad are in there watching TV, and so I'm like, oh, I'm walking through the family room with my hands behind my back going, oh, I'm not doing anything. Like literally, this is what I'm saying. I'm not doing anything. I just like to hold my hands behind my back sometimes. And I ran to the bedroom just so I could read the books at night. And then I was like older, I was like, they wouldn't have been mad at me for trying to read. And also, there's no way they didn't know what I was doing.
Not at all. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
very
I can
smart.
picture.
Maybe
you
they
doing
pull the
that.
old, like, parent trick of, like, oh, you better not be staying up late and reading. And you're like, I'm gonna stay up late and
I'm a
read.
rebel.
Like, oh
I'm so
no.
cool. I'm reading my Judy B. Jones and my empty coffin books and Goosebumps and other kid books.
And other kid books.
We're just drinking. What is it?
Billy Baker's Dog Won't Stay Buried. I read that one. It gave me a nosebleed. I was so scared.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's intense.
it's weird.
Yeah. Well, Erin, remember you used to read, like, scary stuff to us? And by scary,
The Purple Door.
Erin read a Telltale Heart to us
I
when
did.
I was little. And I actually had a nightmare and a nosebleed because I was so scared from a telltale heart.
Carrie was a little wimp when she was a kid.
I didn't know you would get nosebleeds from being scared.
I ruined my Pocahontas pillow. It was stained with a nosebleed, which I know is gross. I'm sorry, but I was so sad.
What's with all this gross medical talk?
Syphilis.
Don't know. We're not going back to that.
Okay, Carrie, what did you try to get away with as a kid?
I can't remember. I was so stupid as a kid. I know I tried to get away with a lot. I mean, I was a bad liar. But I'm trying to think of dumb things I did. I was more of
like my whole childhood.
Pretty much. Like, what's a good one? I brought a cat home once and hoped Dad wouldn't notice, which
kind of worked.
It worked for a few weeks.
That was like, wow, Tilly got smaller.
And black and white.
Yeah, she changed colors and
it has no tail.
Size.
And I brought home a second cat. So we had 3 cats at the time, and then Dad finally caught on when a second additional cat, so 3 cats showed up.
He caught on when he saw 2 cats in the same room, and then he was like, wait a second.
But at that point, we had Atlas, Tilly, and Cosette.
Yep.
And Tilly was supposed to be the only cat we had, and Dad finally caught on. Mom knew about it, though. I can't think of anything. Why can't I be interesting in my life?
Okay, you ask a question then. If you think of anything later on, we'll circle back.
I want to circle back so bad. I didn't cut my bangs.
I did.
Yes, you did.
Because I tried to put my hair up, and this is a stupid... it's so sad, actually. Dad was coming home from work, and not from work, from a business trip. He was gone for like a month or something. And I was like, Dad's coming home. I was like, I want to do my hair so I look nice. And I tried to put my hair up in a ponytail, and it wasn't working. There was like this bump on the top of my head. No matter what I did, I couldn't get rid of it. So I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll just cut it off. So that's what I tried to do.
Is that when you had the ones that stuck straight up?
Yes, these bangs that were like this. They were like a half an inch long. But when they grew out, they were cute. No, because I was a little kid, so like little kids can get away with ugly haircuts.
That's true.
But you got in so much trouble.
Yeah, and I was
you were just trying to look pretty. No,
I was just like, I want to look good because Dad's coming home, and that's what happened.
That's so cute and so sad. I mean, I want my dad to think I'm adorable today. And then
I was like, I have to look cute because Dad's coming home.
No. I don't want to cry today.
I'm sorry.
Because you got in so much trouble you cried all night.
Yeah, and I felt bad.
Oh, no. I don't like this.
If only they knew the truth. We're going to play this part of the episode for him.
Yeah, Dad, sit down and listen to this.
No, that would be so sad.
That would be so sad if he knew. I mean, one time, because we had a pool growing up in the backyard. Sometimes.
Yeah, the pool was growing up in the backyard.
Sometimes
they grow up so fast.
They grow up so
Those
fast.
pools.
But being a girl with curly hair and a mom who doesn't have curly hair, you don't know how to take care of curly hair. And we swam every single day in the summer, and my hair got super just damaged and dried out. And I got this giant knot in my hair, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I just pretended that I didn't have it. I couldn't get rid of it. I tried like brushing it out and it didn't work. And by the time I got so scared that I had to tell someone, Erin, you had to chop my hair off and then take me to someone to fix it, and it didn't work.
I remember.
And my hair was so long and beautiful. And then it was so choppy, messed up because there was no way to make it even at that point. So that's the dumbest thing I try to get away with, I guess.
One time talking about hair issues. Go ahead.
Oh no, one time I tried to sneak out of my friend's house. We were going to go out and... Okay, so here was our plan. We were at a sleepover at Meredith's house. And it was Acacia, Meredith, and I. And our plan was to sneak out of the house. To the front yard. Like, we didn't have anything beyond getting through the front door. There was no party.
So rebellious.
There was nothing we're going to do. We weren't going to go outside and smoke or drink or something. We were just, let's go through the front door. And we're like sneaking out of the house. Because we were such rebels in 6th grade.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to the front door, and Acacia started panicking and crying and said that she didn't want to sneak out and get in trouble, so we just went back to bed.
Wow, your childhood was wild.
We were so rebellious.
So crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, wow. Wild children.
I was thinking, So one time I had two of my friends, Esther and Christy, spend the night, and we were hanging out, and then like at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they were like, "We want pancakes. Let's go to Denny's." And like they would always do this kind of stuff, and I was always too afraid to. And so they convinced me finally that we were gonna go get Denny's, and I was like, "But if mom and dad find out, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. I'm sneaking out of the house," and I was like terrified about this, right? And so we snuck out through the back porch, and then we head out to Denny's, and the whole time I'm like not having a good time because I'm paranoid. And then like so I'm like, I'll never tell mom and dad. And so like we get back and it's like 5 or 6 in the morning. They're like, we're gonna actually go and head home. I was like, okay, okay. I mean, you guys can stay, but all right, bye. So the mom and dad get up the next morning, and I'm like, I'm sorry, we went to Denny's.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to go, but they convinced me. And they're like, just leave a note next time.
Honestly, yeah. Mom and
was
dad
it.
weren't super strict with that kind of stuff.
You
One
never
time I
know.
left, like, Frank and Acacia texted me at midnight, and they're like, oh, we're at Denny's, the same one, right up the street. And I was like, well, I don't really want to go. And Frank's like, come on, come hang out with us. So I got out of bed, and I went and met with them. It was like 12:30 a.m. or something. And Mom texted me and was like, where are you? I heard you leave the house. And I said, I'm at Denny's. She's like, okay. That was it.
That was it.
She's like,
I was
let me know where you are. I don't care. You
I was
pancakes.
like, the whole time I'm like, I'm in trouble. And then she's like, just leave a note next time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
One time I didn't come home till 2 a.m. because, and I thought I was getting in so much trouble. I thought Mom and Dad were going to yell at me because it's the first time I stayed out late. And I went to go see a production of Hello Dolly in Sanford. Tyler Burgett was in it. And Matthew Icardi drove me. And it was like not a rebellious, scary thing. And I was so scared I was going to get in so much trouble. I was like, oh no. I was like sick to my stomach all night. And Mom was like, oh, I expect you home later. You were hanging out well at the Burgetts and stuff. It would have been fun. And I was like, well, dang. I didn't know we had such freedom. But then sometimes you would get in trouble out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Not having curfew is not fun. You don't know when you're going to get in trouble.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's
but that
true.
should be another episode.
Sometimes you get in trouble at 8 p.m. Yeah.
Yep. So, Carrie, why don't you ask your question?
Let's see. Okay. Have you ever tried to do something you knew you'd be really bad at, but did it anyway?
Yes, life. I mean,
Didn't have a choice with that
Sorry.
one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone there. I'm so sorry. I moved my chair,
Like, serious.
and now I shrunk.
Oh,
And
like
I'm
you
too
knew you were gonna be
short.
bad at moving your chair, and
You did it anyway.
wow, getting crazy.
have-
over
I mean,
here.
this is
One
not
hand.
the most fun question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Carrie.
I was
wow.
Fine.
Loser.
Moving on. New question. Sorry. Okay, this is a good one, actually. What is the weirdest food combination you've ever tried? We have some similar ones here.
I feel like I don't eat that many like weird combinations.
Blueberry and
I
peanut
mean,
butter sandwiches?
Okay, blueberry peanut butter sandwiches isn't weird because it's like eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich with blueberry jelly. except
Peanut
you
butter
just
and
have-
bacon sandwich.
That's what I was gonna say. People think peanut butter bacon is weird. Try it. It's super good. Like you just get super crispy bacon, peanut butter, bread,
Yeah,
perfect.
toast.
Yeah, toast.
Here's the recipe. First, have 8 siblings.
Yeah.
Second-
Have 8 siblings. Be slightly poor.
Be slightly poor. Third,
Put bacon
yeah,
on peanut butter.
have only bacon and peanut butter to make a sandwich. Fourth,
Realize it's delicious.
do it and eat it. You're welcome. You'll thank me later.
Oh
I feel
my
like that's
gosh,
probably the weirdest
hilarious.
thing well, okay. We also ate growing up the hot dog thing that had
Yes,
mashed
with the
potatoes in it.
potatoes.
Like,
No,
I don't know
hated
what
that.
it was
Oh,
called. but
yeah,
Mom
yeah,
would
yeah.
cut
The
a
hot
dog.
dogs with the mashed potatoes.
Yes, and she
Oh,
would shove. She would like slice it down the
tater
middle
dogs.
long ways. Yeah, and put mashed potatoes in it, and then she would put what would she put?
Tater dogs?
Cheese.
Cheese on top, and then like we would put mustard on it.
Sometimes
or something.
sour mustard, or sometimes she put sauerkraut on there.
Oh yeah, sauerkraut.
Tater dogs. That's what Rachel Brandon called
Tater
them. She was like,
dogs. Tater
"Oh,
dogs.
Mrs.
I
Ware,
didn't
can you
realize we
make
were that
tater
Southern."
dogs?" Yeah, she called them tater dogs. So, That's what I call like, ooh, tater
Also,
dogs.
we also wait. I don't even want to say
Eggs and ketchup?
Eggs. I never did that.
People do that. Wait, didn't you want to say Elise?
Beanie weenies. That's what we ate.
I feel like a lot of people ate beanie weenies though. Like, I feel like that's
Is
not
that
too
like
weird.
a thing? If I
It's a
Google
thing.
beanie weenies, will it show up?
Don't.
I'm gonna
Not
Google
Kyle's
it.
computer.
Beanie weenies. Weenie. Wait, it's a beanie weenie recipe.
What is the recipe? Get a can of
No,
beans. Get a package of hot dogs.
and hot dogs. It's not that complicated.
Here's how-
Except Jordan and I don't know if you guys ever do this, but Jordan and I would try and get fancy sometimes. And we're like, let's put different spices in here. We would just throw random junk in there, and it always tasted awful, but we just pretended it tasted good. Because we would just take anything we found.
The most I ever did was like add ketchup or like mustard to it. I'm like,
Into the beans and hot dogs?
Mom does it.
I would put mustard in mine.
I never really liked hot dogs growing up, so.
I ate a hot dog for dinner.
Unless they want to
so-
grill, because then that's another level.
Oh yeah, grilled hot dogs. So
Oh,
good.
man.
You offer me a boiled hot dog, ugh, gag me with a
I
spoon.
you know what? I have a weird combination that I think we all experienced this. One day, my husband now, Bill,
At the
sweet,
time?
wonderful man.
Do you have
he
another
is
husband to
sometimes.
be?
Yes,
He was my
yes,
boyfriend
you
at the time. He was gonna cook dinner for the whole family, and he said he's gonna make chili. And we were like, yeah, we love chili. And then, like, I went to the store with him, and he was buying canned vegetables and green beans and potatoes and barbecue sauce. And I'm like, this is not chili. And, like, we made fun of him, like, the whole time. And to this day, he's still a little salty. He's like, you guys made fun of me so bad. I'm putting all this stuff in there. And it was one of the best things I have ever eaten, and he has never made it since.
See, I wouldn't say it was chili to me,
No.
but
it's
it
not.
was a really good soup.
It was a really
I have no
good
memory
soup.
of
It
this.
was a good
You
soup.
don't remember this?
When did this happen?
When
Oh,
they lived
gosh.
at the Hidden Pond apartment.
No, that was before. Was it?
Was
then?
this
The
when we
first one.
watched-
The first one. Because then you moved to a different building.
That's right.
a
So it
different-
was after we got married. So it was when we first lived there. That's right.
Yeah.
And he came over and made like a
He
big
made, like, a
giant
big
pot of this.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was like beans and
And there was
barbecue sauce
corn
and
and
corn
carrots.
and carrots and potatoes and green beans and I
It had
don't
like
know.
the consistency of chili, but like in my mind, that's not what chili is.
I know,
but it
but-
was
Huh.
good.
Chili,
This is great chili consistency.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
we
and
tore
then,
him
like,
apart for that. I feel
it
bad.
was. I know. I still feel bad about it because it
Bill,
was
we're
good. And he's
sorry.
like, I don't even remember how to make it anymore. I'm like,
Bill, I have
Bill,
no
if you're
memory of
listening,
this.
I love you, and I'm
so-
sorry, and it was good.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember
when
this, so
I come
please
up to
remake
Michigan,
it.
Make it, please. Love you.
please, love you. I'm gonna tell him
Hearts.
you said that. Hearts.
Well, he better be listening to this.
Does he not
episode,
listen?
So
No, he can't hear. Well, he
Wow.
can kind of hear me. I get loud, but
no, I mean when we post it.
yeah, he'll listen.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So
Do you
that's the
remember
one I
when Sam Duzansky made that tater tot casserole?
Tater
that
Tot Castle. That's a
It was
Midwestern
unfortunately
thing.
delicious.
Yes.
That's so good.
Are you
I
gonna
don't think
Google that one too?
It's a weird combination. So like, okay. I'm gonna admit something that I just did, and I'm so ashamed of myself. So we had hot dogs the other night. Like we just finished up the hot dogs, and we decided to have a Disney day. And at Disney, they have a mac and cheese and bacon hot dog. So you have hot dog, mac and cheese, and bacon, which I know sounds one awful for you. It is. Two, I should
Sounds
never
like
have eaten it
clogged
because it is so
arteries.
bad for you. But it's really good. So we're like, oh, let's have a Disney day. So we did that, and then I really wanted a hot dog with sauerkraut, so I put sauerkraut on top of it. So my hot dog it was a hot dog with mac and cheese, bacon, and sauerkraut. And it was so good.
That doesn't
Hey,
sound
no
so
offense,
bad,
That
actually.
kind of sounds like an
That
abomination.
oh, really? I mean, yeah, totally.
Not like the type of abomination that you're mad because it tastes good.
Yeah,
Yes, that's exactly what it was. I was so mad. I'm like, this is literally the worst thing I've ever eaten. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. And then the whole time I was like, but I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm totally not
mad at
mad.
myself.
I'm mad at me for, like, wanting to eat 2 of them. It was hard.
I feel like that sometimes when I eat certain things, where I'm like, I shouldn't have this, but I want more.
I want it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's ask another one. These are fun. I'm so glad
do you
we're
have
doing
another
this.
one, Erin?
I have a list.
Oh, Go.
This one's really silly. I have like stupid scenario questions, but this one I
That's
read
good.
and I was like, this is great. It's if you could live in a cartoon world for a week, what cartoon world would you live in?
Okay, just cartoon or animated? In general.
Carrie, are you still there?
She's frozen.
She's so
She's like this. She's frozen like this.
Oh, but we can hear you. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
fine. I wonder how long you're.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. All I heard was Elise say behind me, cartoon or animated. I didn't hear you say a thing,
like,
Erin, and I was like,
yeah.
what is happening?
She said a question.
What's the easy question?
The question was,
if you could live in a cartoon world for a week, what world would it be?
Oh.
Dragon Tales.
You know, this isn't a cartoon, but Candyland the board game. But that's not my full answer. I'm just throwing that out there as a place to live one day.
Oh no, that wouldn't be good.
I'm sorry, she's still frozen.
Okay, were you gonna say Attack on Titan or something, Elise?
No,
Oh, okay,
no.
good.
I asked animated because I was thinking, like, does anime count?
Or in High School Host Club. I wanna go to that host
I feel like
Maybe
anime would. It's
you're
animated.
my love.
So.
It's hard. Because I was thinking Over the Garden Wall, but then I'm like, that probably wouldn't be that much fun to live in. It's just fun to watch. Like, I
True.
wouldn't want to live in Pottsfield.
No, you'd be dead.
I'm not ready yet. I'm
You'll
a
be
little
there
early
someday.
still.
Oh, that's great. Like,
Oh, that's hard.
like I wouldn't want to live in Adventure Time, but like also that would be such a bright, colorful world. That could be kind of fun.
True.
Guys, My Hero Academia. Because
No,
unless
because
you're
I
part of
would
the
be
2%,
Quirkless. I would end up being quirkless.
if you're only 2%, you don't have a quirk, which is so rare.
Yeah, well, Deku is quirkless.
Well, for a
Well,
bit.
was. Okay.
Was.
Fine.
I mean, because like everyone has like superpowers.
Yeah,
You're like a
if
super
I-
villain.
If I would not be quirkless, then I would.
Yeah, if I
then-
could guarantee
But
that I
also,
get
like,
an
what
okay
quirk am I
quirk.
gonna have? Like Deku's mom's quirk, where she just. Well, I guess she's telekinetic, but she doesn't really use it very well. She's just like, give me that pot. Like, okay, lady, you could be like, she could be pretty cool. Nothing against his mom, but
I know, some of the quirks were pretty lame. You're like, that's one you ended up with?
yeah.
You have antennae, that's it.
Like my quirk
They don't
would
do
really
anything?
Be like I have an
Frogs.
extra long
You would
fingernail.
be
Oh my-
no, you
I could
would
control
be
frogs.
Suyu.
Yeah, you
You would be
would.
Suyu. You'd
Ribbit.
be a frog.
I would.
That's what would happen.
No,
What
idea
if?
is-
Yeah. What if? Like we could live in the My Hero world, but our quirks were like our phobias. I would choose not to.
No.
I would never. I
Oh
could
my
not.
gosh.
Elise and I tried to watch Glow Up last night,
Oh my
and the
God.
episode was phobia, and I was like, Elise, do not look. I think I see a board, because they showed like their boards of their ideas,
I'm
and I was like,
tearing up thinking about it.
I think there's a trepidation one. No.
Trypophobia.
Trypophobia.
There was a girl who
Trepidation
did,
something.
she did a trypophobia.
Trypophobia.
I couldn't watch it. I'm tearing up.
And I was just like, do
No.
not look. And then I saw
couldn't
something else. I was
look.
like, oh,
I looked
I
at-
was
I
wrong.
accidentally looked at her mood board, and that was enough for me. And apparently, she did really well in that competition because hers was really good, which is disgusting. And I don't believe she actually has trypophobia, because how could you do that if
Couldn't.
Ugh.
You couldn't.
I
I'm
don't have
sorry.
trypophobia, and it was grossing me out.
No. I do, and I will not watch that episode.
So
now.
I had to skim
Yeah,
through the
you
episode
skipped
for
that
Elise
episode.
and give her highlights.
I think Elise and I realized we had it at the same time.
Yeah.
One time,
Those
I was
things.
looking at a page of phobias, like just pictures and stuff, because I
Let's
don't
not
know
go
why I
there.
have a problem. But Erin has a problem where if you say don't look,
Oh yeah.
she looks, and
Yes.
when you say please stop it,
I
she
can't.
doesn't stop.
No.
So she kept staring at my computer until she ran away and puked because she'd made herself so grossed out. And I remember your husband got very mad at me, and I said she is an independent woman. She didn't have to look.
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't know what trypophobia is,
Do not Google it.
don't Google it in case you have trypophobia, because then you'll know for sure you have trypophobia.
And it's not worth it.
I
Just
Googled
assume
it
you
because I
do.
heard the word once and I was like, oh. And like the description was, I was like, is that what I have? I looked it up. Big mistake, because Google's like, oh, here's a picture that'll trigger your trypophobia.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Anyway, what animated character do you feel relate to? Wait, we didn't finish this question.
No,
did we?
Where
the
would we
world.
wanna
Yeah.
live?
I think I would want to live in the world of Darkwing Duck. No. I know where I would live. I would live in the Lilo and Stitch series.
Of course, yes.
And I would,
that'd be cute.
of course. Then I
That
would
makes
help.
sense.
It does make sense. And I would help them find all the little experiments. And I'd keep one for myself.
What about like the Danny Phantom world?
That's even better. Oh, Jimmy Neutron?
No.
Nah.
Magic School Bus.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, Magic School Bus.
That's such a good
Yes.
one.
Oh, that might be one of the best ones.
All the things you could do.
Or Cyber Chase. Did you guys watch Cyber
Chase.
Chase? I love
did
Cyber
not watch
Chase.
Cyber Chase.
I thought Dragon Tales was your first. I'm just going back to the.
That's the first thing I thought. of.
Freakazoid.
Wait, does Blue's Clues count?
Blue's Clues.
You can blue skidoo
You can
into
skidoo.
anything.
I'd love to be able to skidoo. Could you imagine like skidooing into like a Van Gogh painting?
Oh.
That'd be amazing.
Oh. Okay. You know what? There's animation in that. I'll let that get. I'll let that pass.
Let it pass. Blue is animated.
That's what I'm saying. I'll let
Steve
it. I'm
isn't.
saying no, Steve's not. But I'll let it go. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to think of any other ones. Ooh, I am going to go with the low
trying to think of my
hanging
favorite
fruit here, and I'm
animes.
going to say I would live in the Justice League, the 90s and 2000s Justice League animated series.
Oh, yes. With
Is
the
that
first
what I
introduction of Harley Quinn.
Oh.
so
yes.
that would be Batman.
No, wait, no. I'm thinking Batman. Sorry,
Yeah, you're
Justice
thinking-
League. Still solid.
That one, or like, yeah, any of those I would totally choose. That would be super cool. Ha 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 ha. No pun intended. Ha ha ha. I hated that I said that.
What about
Okay,
like
next
the
question.
Into the
No.
Spider-Verse
I had a
world?
question that was Into the Spider-Verse. Only if I get to be Spider-Ham.
Oh, well, I was okay. Then I'm.
I
no,
love that
Spider-Man
movie
Noir,
so
yeah.
much.
I knew
I've
I
seen
knew
it so many
you were
times.
gonna say Noir because that was my second.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Well,
No,
I
you
one
can-
that went with this question
Yeah,
is
ask it.
which animated character do you most relate to? And that can be physically or like emotionally or like whatever.
Physically,
like
Moana
or
for Elise.
personality wise. Moana for me apparently, physically.
Okay.
My
so,
boss,
That's a good
who
one.
might be listening to this episode at one point, she listened to the Disney episode and was like, does your sister actually look like Moana? And I was like, yeah. So I showed her a picture and she's like, oh my gosh, she's Moana. She needs to dress up as her.
If anyone wants to hire me to dress up as Moana, I'm down. I love Moana. So
Yeah.
call me.
Call me.
Here's my number. It's on the screen.
I feel
It's
like
not.
the first thing that came to my mind was Ducky
Lilo?
from
Oh.
no, I just like Lilo and Stitch. Ducky from Land Before Time because she's like kind of oblivious. She's super happy all the time for some reason and she's like cute and everything. Not saying that I'm cute or happy all the time, but still. But she's also really oblivious to things and I feel like that would be kind of me, but I don't know. That's a hard one. Who
I would choose
most-
Mike Wazowski because I am small and round.
What?
I don't know.
And I have one eye right in the middle of my face.
Oh my god,
And people keep covering me up
I'm a
with things.
Kokomo.
If we ever have any promotional items, Lise, I'm going to cover your picture up.
Okay, that sounds fair.
It's just like, oh my gosh, that's great. I don't know. That's a hard one. Okay, I don't know if you guys have watched this. Have you guys watched Harlequin, Harley Quinn,
Yes.
the the DC show?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
I would
So
be
good.
Bane. Oh, I just want to share. And he's like the whole thing. He's like,
Why did
I
you sound
am
like Jimmy
bored.
Stewart though?
Yes, you
Like,
do.
there's a
We were so
wheelchair up in the
Oh, there's a wheelchair.
I'm not good at it. Okay, he's like, oh, I was
Jimmy
bored.
Stewart.
It's like
Impersonation.
Bane mixed with Jimmy Stewart.
Aaron, do Jimmy Stewart impersonation right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Stewart. Like,
Do the quote from It's a Wonderful Life.
which one?
I say the quote because I can't think of
you know
one.
the one quote.
Just say
When
you the classic quote.
That's all I got. Anyway,
Say,
what about you guys?
Well, I don't know anymore.
No.
I like the anime Fruits Basket, and sometimes I feel like I'm Hori because she's kind of dense and oblivious, and just doesn't always like get hints. And not always the brightest bulb, but she's lovable.
I like how we
And
both
she
think
breaks
characters were like,
faces.
they're not
She
the
breaks faces.
smartest.
No, you're thinking of... Oh, I said Hori, not
You said
Toru
Hori.
Honda. My goodness, my brain is gone
Yeah, you said
today.
wait. You said fruit
Yes,
baskets.
I'm
and you said
a fake
Haruhi.
fan.
And so I was like, okay, or in High School Host Club. But
No.
you said fruits basket.
Y'all,
And so Carrie is a poser.
I'm a poser.
I'm saying.
I didn't go to bed till like 4 a.m. and got up at 6 a.m. So I am doing okay.
Ayo.
Yes, Toru Honda from Fruits Basket, but I also love
Sean.
Hori. And I was thinking of both in my head.
Is not like
No,
Ben, so
because I was
kinda
thinking of Hori
confused.
because she's stubborn, but then I was like Toru Honda because she's oblivious. But I guess I'm both.
That works.
The end. Thank
Well,
you for listening to me talk.
So at least other than Mike Wazowski, who would
other
you
than
pick?
Mike was, I feel like I really do relate to him though. Like, you saw Monsters University?
No.
Yes, you did because we watched it at your bachelorette party.
Yeah, you really think I was watching that movie during my bachelor party? I
You
was
should have been.
blow drying my hair when the movie
Okay,
was on. I didn't hear
well,
anything.
Anyway, he's like, well, watch Monsters University because it was a cute movie, and he like told off the bullies, and it was great. And I don't really remember much else.
She's like, and I will tell off the bully. So obviously, I am Mike Wazowski.
Obviously.
Wazowski.
Or
When
that
you were
little
little-
slug who's so late for class he doesn't get there till the end of the semester.
Oh,
Oh yes,
It's
I
pretty
remember
sad.
that.
that's sad.
It's pretty sad.
Oh man, that's good.
Sometimes the weirdest things make me sad, and that made me sad.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Things, though. I can't
We're
think
talking
of
about animated again, and we obviously wouldn't. Nope, I'm not gonna ask this one. I'm gonna wait. Never mind.
Chihiro.
Okay.
Maybe I'm Chihiro.
I was thinking, but I was like, I don't think I'm brave enough to
No,
do Chihiro.
I'm
Chihiro
not.
was like,
She climbed. She went down
I'm
those
Marnie.
stairs. Wouldn't have done
you're,
that.
Marnie, you're gonna go back in time and fall in love with grandmother's ghost?
Yes.
Please don't.
No.
I'm Totoro. That's who I relate to.
Cat bus.
He likes to chill and sleep and be like cryptic and not really talk much.
Yeah, that's about right. I'm the cat bus.
What? What's that guy's name in My Hero who has like the belly laser?
Oh, I can't remember his
Sometimes
name.
I feel like I'm him because
He
I'm.
gets a tummy ache.
Yeah, I'm a little too loud and extra, and every time I try to do something, I just end up hurting myself accidentally.
Oh my
no.
god.
I'm very clumsy.
On that note, Carrie, do you have a question?
Do you have another
No,
one?
I want to keep talking about this. And okay, so let me give you a synopsis of the show. I will not, as I think of a question. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, I watched 4 seasons in like a month.
I still haven't finished season 1.
Season 5 just came out.
Oh, nice.
Well, first episode. Okay. If you could swim in any liquid, what would it be and why?
Lava.
Whoa, you were
You answered
ready.
that so fast.
Aaron, do you think about this on a regular basis?
I want to touch lava so bad.
forbidden
That'd be
liquid.
funny. It's so forbidden. I'm like, it's a thing. Like, Bill's like, I could never take you to a volcano because you would die. I'm like, I would touch the lava. So yeah, why? I just think it looks soft and kind of like, it's like silly putty looking. I don't know.
It looks like gum.
Don't
Like,
at
wanna
me.
chew on
I
it.
know this isn't real, but I just want to play with lava. So if I could swim in any liquid and survive, why? It would be lava because it's freaking cool.
Do you want to know the first thing that I can remember that truly traumatized me?
No?
That movie, what's it called? With the volcano that goes, and the
Yes,
grandmother's
Dante's
pushing the people in the boat?
Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak. That movie
It's
scarred me. Like, I had nightmares from that movie with the grandmother getting out of the boat and pushing them to safety.
And she's like,
But the water was so hot because of the
the acid.
lava? The acid.
I never
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that.
That one and the Poseidon movie. Poseidon? No.
I don't know.
Poseidon's
Is this,
Adventure?
is this a liquid you want
No.
to swim in?
I was scared
Yes.
of the blob.
Oh,
growing
I was
up.
joking. I just stopped for a second. I'm like,
A midget. A midget.
Whoa, what?
Imagine.
A midget. Imagine this, please.
Imagine
Pulse?
swimming
Sorry,
in
Karen.
flarp. You think you could do it? You think you could
Flarp?
swim in flarp?
What's flarp?
It's not really a liquid. Is it a liquid? It's like
It's a
semi-
slime.
Huh?
It's a slime.
It's a slime. Flarp. You never played with Flarp.
Mom didn't let us.
Mom, yeah.
What's
'Cause it made it up.
flarp? Like
As Mom
gap?
would say a bad
The
word.
F word.
The F
That was
word.
the F word
Mom's
growing
F
up.
word was fart, and it was a farty putty.
Yeah, it was like silly putty, and you pressed on it, and it went. You know.
Okay, yes. I just
Please
didn't
don't do
know
that
what it's
gesture
called
again. But also,
Yes.
I'm sorry. She said this video's not gonna be posted anyway, right?
It's actually, we've had so many technical difficulties with this video. No.
Okay, cool.
Carrie
that
was like
one
this for
piece,
5
though.
minutes.
Because of me going like this.
there's our gif. Giphy gif.
I have a picture.
Yeah, Carrie was like this for 10 minutes.
Shush.
Frozen.
I hate it.
Oh no.
I don't know. Ever since I saw that MythBusters episode of them swimming in syrup, I always wanted to swim in maple syrup.
What? They did?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be fantastic. You should, yes. Okay, here's the thing though. If this is possible, Elise, we can make this happen for you.
Okay, how are we going to
Carrie
make
and I
it?
will do this for your 23rd birthday.
That's
Okay,
pretty
I want a
soon.
bounce house for my 23rd birthday.
Full of maple
Okay.
syrup.
Full of maple syrup that you can
I
bounce
don't
house,
think
though.
they'd be very happy about that.
I have
Yeah, if you give it back to them, it's so sticky. Here you go.
I'd be like, oh, I don't know what happened.
With
That happened in
pancakes in it.
transit.
I have one more question I really want to ask you guys. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Okay.
Yes.
If humans lost the ability to see all color except for one, what color would you need to survive? And I saw this
Okay.
question. Go ahead.
My question is, if everything is one color, then we won't really be able to see anything, right?
Is it
'Cause
shades?
Everything will just be
No, all yeah.
monochrome. Like, will it still be outlined, or is everything just gonna be?
I'm
'Cause, like,
assuming
if-
outline. I'm assuming like if you chose purple, like this green cup I'm holding would look like a cup but purple, and everything else around it would be purple.
But everything would be the exact same color. So
But
how
different
would we be able to
shades.
tell the difference?
Different shades of the color.
Are
without
we
depth.
doing different shades?
Yeah, why
It's
not?
all one
Let's do
color.
that.
Gray.
Oh, really?
I feel like you can live in a kind of black and white world and get some more depth and
I saw WandaVision.
yeah.
Okay,
sick.
you know what? That's
That looks
better.
sick. I watched Addams Family and then found out the whole set was bright pink and
Yeah. Well, a lot of black and white stuff, those sets are super bright.
Yep.
yeah, to make it
Contrast.
pop. Like
Yep.
Yeah.
a lot of actresses wore blue lipstick instead of red to make it look red.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
Red's too dark on screen.
Oh.
Red doesn't reflect the same way, and it kind of absorbs the light, so it comes out. It looks almost black.
Look at Erin with her science.
This is Erin as a makeup artist.
Erin's all artsy over here. Tell us more of color theory.
I feel like gray would be a good option because I feel like every color I'm thinking of would be too much. Like
No.
it would exhaust your eyes. You know?
At first I
Like,
went to
if you-
yellow and I was like,
Oh no, yellow would hurt. Like just seeing everything yellow.
Elise, why'd you look scared? You're like,
I'm just imagining a yellow world. It's scary.
I do not like the color yellow.
I feel like brown wouldn't be too bad since I'm like all brown. So I feel like it wouldn't be that bad, right? You know?
Right? You're like,
I'd be the same.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
should
mean-
be brown. Like, what?
Yeah, we should all be brown.
We should all be brown. I don't know. Elise. No.
I'm sorry. I was trying to say. Edit, remove,
Whoops.
and take that out. No. Oh man, now I feel like I should have given you guys a better question. Okay, do you guys have one more question? Anyone?
Well, this one's a little bit more serious, but kind of fun. If you make it fun.
If you mean.
Elise, you're like the opposite of a hype man.
I'm sorry.
What's the opposite of that?
It's not my fault. This is what happens when you're the youngest of 8 children. You just make fun of things other people say because you don't have anything to say yourself.
You just repeat things in a mocking way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elise's first words were just in a mocking tone.
Yeah.
She was like,
I was
really?
sarcastic straight from the room. Womb.
The room? The room?
The
Hey, Elise,
room
how do you
inside
like
my
it? I make
mother.
fun of you.
That room. Yes.
Straight from the room.
Sometimes Carissa likes to sarcastically correct people's grammar. And then one time I did it to her, and she got super upset. And I was like, what you do to people? And she goes, is this how it feels? Oh, no.
What was your question? I'm sorry, you got me intrigued.
Oh. If you could have any career, what would you choose? Like, sky's the limit. Space the limit if you want to be an astronaut. I do not. Space is
just
Why
to
would
throw
you
this
want to
in
be in a
here,
capsule?
She doesn't listen
in the
because she
vacuum?
sucks. But my best friend doesn't say astronaut. She says astronaut, and I make fun of her every single time.
Astronaut.
One time?
Astronaut. We were talking the other day, and she's like, just talking normal, and then goes astronaut, and I'm like, why? Like, why do you say that? She's like, how do you say it? I'm like, it's astronaut, and she's like, what do I say? I'm like, you say astronaut.
One time I worked with this
You
girl
can cut that out. I don't care.
who she used to say pacifically.
Oh, yeah.
Pacifically.
Could you get more specific with it?
And that's what she'd say. She'd be like, oh, to be more Pacific with this is what you need to do. And to be Pacific with this. And I was like, if there weren't customers in the store,
I'd smack you.
I'd be having a meltdown right now.
What was the
And she,
question?
for some reason, said that word all the time. It wasn't like a every now and then where you could brush it off. It was like every other sentence that was like her word of choice. Pacific?
You ever, like, you're talking to someone and you realize, like, you're saying one word over and over and you start to get annoyed with yourself and you try not to say it, but then you still keep saying it?
Well, Malachi just called me out the other night that I say wow, okay a lot.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't know, do I say it condescendingly?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think you had that, but I really have no idea.
dang it.
I
did it. I can't
when
remember what your
Gabe,
question was.
Gabe and Linda were younger, it was job that we would want to have. I would like say, I can believe it, and then one day Gabe goes, you say that a lot, and I don't think you can believe it.
I love that
I was
kid.
like,
He's going
all
places.
right. He's like 9 years old.
You're
and
like, I would smack
"All right,
you,
Gabriel."
but you are right.
You know what?
You're going places, Gabe,
Yeah,
out of this
I agree
house.
with you.
Yeah.
But job. If I could have any job, like at all, and it didn't matter, and like, I would probably like. Can I just make money no matter what? Like, I would make a lot of money.
You'd be fulfilled and happy.
Does it have to be within, like, this, like, realm of reality?
Do tell. Please explain more.
Like, could I just be a fairy whose job is to, like,
Collect honey?
pretty flowers?
Oh.
And then, like, just chilling in a cabin in the woods, making
Yes.
tea and stuff. Like,
Yes, you
with just
could.
my favorite people. Is that a job I can
Yes.
choose? Or does it have to be something realistic?
No, that is a
Please.
job.
Okay, if you can find a way to put that on a resume, I will count that as a career/job.
You just put that in experience. Foraging.
Oh, okay. Done and done. The
you
end.
go.
You got
Moving
it.
on, okay? Cut, chop, done.
That's the best job I've ever heard of. I was over here going, I don't know, maybe I'd be an accountant. No, actually, that sounds terrible.
what?
No.
That sounds
That's
like-
No offense
Erin,
to my accountants out
Erin,
there.
no
but
offense
oof.
to any accountant that's listening
Erin.
to this. God bless you. I am not one.
Yeah,
Honestly.
no offense. Bella,
Bella, I love you.
I love you.
I know you don't listen, but I
I
love
didn't
you.
know Bella
I
was.
love
I'm
you,
sorry.
Bella.
I'm sorry, Bella.
Your cooking's amazing. I miss you. I miss you talking with you. But Erin, more importantly right now, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What is going on that you would choose accounting as your lifelong
honestly.
dreaming big?
No, I would.
I feel like even accountants wouldn't pick that as their dream big
No, I was
aspiration in
like-
life.
I meant it more as like I was being practical.
no.
Don't be practical.
We're already practical. Move on. No.
I know, that's my point
big.
was. Like, Elise comes up with this great, like, genius, like, totally off the wall, and I'm like, what if I was an astronaut? I'm like, which is not, like, necessarily practical, but, I was thinking like that. I don't know. I'd probably
if
be,
I
like, a
was-
hippopotamus trainer. Like, I know you
Oh my
can't
gosh.
choose hippos, but I would, like, love to do that.
Okay, realistic job, like, in this world we live
Llama?
in, job that I would choose, panda handler.
Panda.
Panda handler.
Like, pandas are so cute, and they just want to hug you, and that's, like, that'd be amazing. Just hanging out with pandas all day. I'm sure they do more than that, but, like, in my mind, all they do is just, like, hang out with pandas and feed them, and that sounds amazing.
Okay. You get it. Yes,
Is
Panda
mad
Song,
scientist a
choice.
job?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would love to be mad scientist.
Like Dr. Draken, or, like,
Yeah, like Dr. Draken, but also like mixing things in beakers all day and getting like just little potions.
who would your bisexual sidekick, who's actually the mastermind, be? Who's your Shigo?
Oh, but can you beat Shigo?
You can't.
Can't beat Shigo.
But, like, if you had to pick a real life person,
Can I like cast a celebrity as the role in the role?
Sure.
Ooh. Hold up. Okay, but she has to be sassy, but still lovable. But I'm also trying to think of someone who I find very pretty.
Carrie going,
Shush. Because I was like,
gosh.
Emma Stone. But then I was like, I don't know many celebrities. So I'm
Awesome.
really trying to think.
Oh man,
Why'd
hold
you
on.
ask
I
me?
know
Because I was
exactly
like-
who-
Because I can see
Who?
like faces
Aubrey
in my head,
Plaza.
but like, I don't know your name.
Aubrey Plaza, yes.
Aubrey Plaza.
Perfect Shigo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Be
good.
perfect.
See, I was trying to go along that route of like kind of spunky and like strong and sassy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's,
Aubrey Plaza.
that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Later on, we'll think of someone else and be like, ah, dang it.
That's a good one too.
But
Dang,
can't go wrong
I
with
didn't
Aubrey
think about
Plaza.
that.
Wait, what is your job, Carrie? What would you pick?
Mad scientist, yo.
Okay. I didn't know if you were just like
Oh,
throwing that out there.
Practically, though, if you're going to practical something within this real world, honestly,
Mad
something
scientist.
sciencey would be kind of fun.
I'm
I
pretty
wanna-
sure you could be a
Really?
mad scientist in this world.
Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah.
real thing.
Yeah.
I just like
Have
the
you
idea.
seen that video of like Elon Musk?
I was supposed to say, no, that was Bezos, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Bezos. Sorry.
Oh, the
Yeah,
real
I
life
was about
Lex
to go
Luthor?
there. I was like,
yes.
Bezos. I don't know, because, like, I like the idea of being a sciencey person. But also, if I'm going to go real life, I don't know, like a therapist, psychologist, I like the idea of getting in your brain.
You just want to be Hannibal.
You should be a
Lecter.
neurosurgeon
Maybe.
then. Be a brain surgeon. Getting up in the
But
brain.
Hannibal, though?
Sisters. Thank you. Bless
You're
you.
welcome.
This has been
Thank you.
great. I hate having to end this, but I think it's time to say our thank yous.
Is that a subtle sneeze?
Seamless transition from our oldest sister, Erin.
Yes. Smooth. So smooth. Like a smoochie.
Shall I start? I'll get it right this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to thank Tiger Weather for the use of their song Gold in the Lining off the album Cassandra for our intro and outro to our podcast. They're a local Florida band. Amazing. Listen.
So you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at heygirlheycast. Also, if you want to shoot us an email, either a suggestion for a topic to discuss or even if you want to discuss something on the show and see if there's anything that we could bring you in on, our email is heygirlheycast@gmail.com.
And we want to make sure we say thank you to our brother Kyle, our producer, who puts in so much work to help us out behind the scenes to get us set up and everything. This podcast would not be possible without all of his hard work. So thank you very much, Kyle. We love and appreciate you. You got to do the countdown, Elise.
I forgot about that.
2, 1.
Thanks for listening.
listening to
to
Hey Girl,
Hey Girl,
Hey.
Hey. That was the worst one yet.
That was probably the worst one we've done.
More time.
Thanks for listening.
3, 2.
Thanks
One.
for listening
Thanks
to
for
Hey Girl,
listening to
Hey.
Hey girl, hey.
Oh, hey.
Wait, that sounded really good at first, Elise. It's like,
No, you were late.
no, okay, I was,
Because
it's
of
the
your
delay.
Delay.
but I can sync it up. Editing.
Okay.
No,
Do
I
some
can't.
magic. Peace out, y'all.